Hey guys, this is Never Used Tier, and today, well, actually, I think this is my first, just regular, never used battle, like, recorded from the Pokemon Showdown and whatever, in a while, I don't know, but yeah, so this battle ended up being actually incredibly interesting, and I thought it was extremely close and really good, and it came right down, literally, to the end of the line. I don't know how serious of a team for this guy this is, but it did pretty well, I'm gonna say. And there's a Stoutland. I haven't seen many of those. I've seen like two or three. But yeah, the threats are definitely gonna be like Stoutland, Jumpluff, depending on what set it is, because those things are annoying. And then Girder's not really a set, but it can. I mean, not a set. It's not really a threat, but it can be. And yeah, I'm just using the standard team. I'm getting kind of high up on the ladder right now. I'm like 1720, 1730 last time I checked. I don't know. That's not really that high, but it is for me. But anyways, let's get into this. I'm leading off with my Monferno because there's nothing that really walls this set on here, and there wasn't really I don't know, much else that he could do to it. But I knew he was gonna go for the sleep powder, the leech seed, or the U-turn or something, so I just stayed in and went for the flamethrower because I'm pretty sure I could take it out in one hit. But it sucks because I just stay asleep and then I go for the vacuum wave and I stay asleep for 3 turns, so that kind of sucks. But then I go into my Swalot, knowing that he can sleep powder, the acrobatics won't do all too much, and that I can get off an ice beam or a sludge bomb, and probably either of them will just one shot kill it, and that's pretty awesome. And so then he goes to the acrobatics. I finally wake up and am able to kill this stupid Jumpluff finally, and so that's awesome. It's 5-5 now, and he goes into the X Cloud, and I'm like, all right, maybe I can take a hit or outspeed it, but I do not take a hit because these things are actually pretty powerful, especially with the Life Orb. And look, that does 35% to my especially defensive Ludicolo, and Ludicolo is extremely bulky if you don't know. But I do miss the Leech Seed, which sucks, and he goes to the Ice Beam for some reason. I actually have no idea in the world why he would switch up moves like that. But, you know, maybe he thought it would do more. I really have no idea, but whatever, he's getting a Life Orb recoil damage, I don't know. And I finally am able to hit the Leech Seed. Well, not finally, second try, but whatever. And I went for the sub just to switch up moves like you always should do. Even though it could hit anything on his team, I don't know. There really wasn't a reason to switch up moves right there. But I finally killed the X-Cloud. So now it's 4-4. It's staying pretty even the whole game, I'm pretty sure. I don't know what Stoutland's run, Band or Scarf usually, Life Orb sometimes. But I go into my Metang. He goes for the Wild Charge. I'm not completely sure why. Maybe to get neutral damage on the Metang. But, yeah. I don't know if that's Banded or Scarf yet, but I go for the Body Slam knowing he's going to switch. And I get the Paralysis, which is just great. And so now thinking that Pineco can't do anything to Ludicolo, I go for the sub, but he goes for the Bug Bite and takes out my sub, and I'm like, alright, maybe that was max damage. Ludicolo is pretty bulky, so I go for the sub again, hoping for min damage or like paralysis or something. But no, he takes out 2 of my subs, so that Pineco, the little weak Pineco is what you usually think of it as. I don't really know. But I go into my Dragonair, and I lock myself into Outrage, thinking that it could be an easy 2-hit KO, but no, he takes it and takes another one as he gets up 2 free layers as Toxic Spikes, but then my confusion ends, and I don't want to risk hitting myself, and I just kind of go into my Ludicolo kind of as fodder, but I don't know why. Maybe it was a misclick or something. He sets up a 3rd layer of spikes, but you can't really set up 3 layers of spikes. You can only set up 2. I don't really... No, that kind of confused me. But whatever, he goes into his Golduck, and so he goes to the Psychic. And I've never really seen a Golduck carrying Psychic. And then here, he doesn't switch up his moves. So now I'm thinking that he's either Choice Scarf or Specs. And I went for the Thunder Wave if he was going to stay in or switch or anything. And so now he switches. No, I didn't predict that because... whatever, and so I go for the Outrage, and an Adamant Outrage from a Dragonair actually usually does a lot, and I don't carry Dragonats because that's, I don't know, I probably should, but I don't. Whatever, I go into my Metang thinking I can easily revenge kill it or something like that. He's gonna switch. I really don't know, but he knocks off my Eviolite. I've never seen any girder carrying Eviolite, so this guy's, I guess it's kind of unique. I don't know, but I get +1 attack from the Meteor Mash, and I just go for the Body Slam to get some damage because I don't want to switch into my Kangaskhan to get damage off. So now he's at 2-1. So here I bring in my Kangaskhan knowing that it's choiced. So I disable his Hydro Pump, and it doesn't matter, he gets paralysis anyways. And so then knowing he's going to switch, I go for the unprotected Focus Punch because I don't want to get all that much poison recoil damage, I don't know. Because the Intimidate, it doesn't take him out, but it does enough to where my return will take it out. And so now we're into the last turn, I think. No, we're not into the last turn. Okay, so now here comes a critical play. I don't know why I did this. I probably should have just gone for the return, baiting the miss or the paralysis, but it would have been a safer play because now Toxic is really racking up. And so now I go for the disable, when again I should have gone for the return. And here's the last turn. Okay, I have to attack this turn. I go for the return, right? And it does just 38%. And if it had done 5 more percent, maybe I got min damage, I don't know. And he could have gotten to the point where the Struggle recoil would have taken him out. Because if you don't know, Struggle does 25% back to you. So that would have made a difference. I don't know. Towards the end, I kind of was thinking a lot. Had I made different plays with my Kangaskhan, like gone for disable right away instead of the sub, gone for a turn, I don't know. That was a crazy close game. I felt like I told him that I was going to upload this, and he's like, why? It was nothing special. And I'm like, well, then he just left, so I couldn't even tell him. But whatever, I thought this was a great match. Leave a like if you enjoyed. And I am kind of getting bored of this team. I know it's not even been like a week. It's been a couple days since I've made this. And I don't know, I like to change my team around a lot. But whatever, leave me suggestions for all that. And I want to make another custom moveset video, so definitely leave me suggestions for that. It's probably going to be Swalot or Mawile, whatever. Goodbye.